क्या नहीं डालना है?
ब्लूपर्स नहीं डालो करके भी ब्लूपर्स डालने हैं. ठीक है, ओके फाइन, चलेगा. Sorry.
It's okay.
Let's take example of maybe Cadbury's, कुछ मीठा हो जाए campaign. What it actually is, it's not only about selling chocolates. Like they're not just selling chocolates, but they are representing themselves as being part of our celebrations.
Ready? Hi everyone, welcome to Vaishnavi's ChatBox. Today we have Shivali with us. So a little bit about her. She is currently pursuing her MBA from TAPMI Manipal with marketing as her majors. She is an IT engineer and has worked earlier with an MNC. So today we'll be having a discussion around the importance of storytelling in marketing and branding. So I'll be asking her 3 questions. So welcome to the channel, Shivali.
Thank you so much, Vaishnavi, for having me here. It's such a pleasure to be sitting here with you and then answering your questions.
So we'll start?
Yeah, sure.
So my very first question to you is, why is storytelling such a powerful tool in Indian marketing?
So I believe that stories resonate with Indian consumers because of rich cultural heritage. I think the stories have found their roots from the ancient times to this modern narrative. And now these stories have ingrained themselves in our cultural consciousness, both as individuals and society. I think brands do recognize this, and for them also, it is a natural way of communicating with the consumers, an effective way as well, because there are so many examples of how brands have used stories and then become ingrained into our day-to-day lives or within our families as well. Let's take example of maybe Cadbury's, "Kuch Meetha Ho Jaye" campaign. What it actually is, it's not only about selling chocolates. Like they are not just selling chocolates, but they are representing themselves as being part of our celebrations. So it's like tapping into that emotional fabric of Indian families and friendships. Not just Cadbury. I think with Airtel as well. हर एक friend ज़रूरी होता है. Like that kind of thing is that they tap into what the friendships in today's world look like, and how they can be an integral part of those friendships as well. So I think this has now become an impactful way of reaching to people. And I believe that with stories, brands are able to create a much more bigger impact than they would otherwise. So that's how it becomes so powerful in today's narrative of Indian marketing.
Okay. So what I understand is, like from what you said, that brands need to present them in a way that they create a connection with their customers, and they need to connect with the emotions, and that's how they create a bigger impact. And they use storytelling for that.
This is my understanding of it. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Okay, Shivali. So this was about the bigger brands. Now, do you think small and other institutions, can they also create a big impact via this storytelling aspect?
Of course, I mean, it's not just about big brands. Storytelling is incredibly powerful for raising awareness and inspiring change. I think both social enterprises and NGOs have used its resource for gathering emotional support for their causes and use this narrative for mobilizing support. And I think story about a person overcoming adversity or a community coming together for a cause is going to have a much more impact than just raw statistics and facts. And I think that the brands have to be very careful about the ethical aspect of storytelling. I think people can tell if the story is actually genuine and it's actually relating to them, or it's just being used as a marketing gimmick. So they are going to call you out as a brand if they don't feel that you are being completely honest with them. So I think those considerations have to be there. But yes, I believe that storytelling is so powerful that it can find its presence in both with both big brands as well as smaller institutions or even NGOs as well.
I feel that the point that you brought about the ethical considerations, I also feel that it's like playing with the emotions of the people. So they have to look into that aspect as well, because it might backfire them only. So yeah.
Yeah, completely. Yeah.
So, my third and the final question to you is, what do you think is the future of storytelling in Indian marketing and branding?
I think future is going to be even more personalized and interactive storytelling. I think now brands, with the rise of social media, brands are going to use storytelling as part of two-way conversation between them and their consumers. And it is going to be more of a user-generated content also will be used, might be used for storytelling. But again, with the rise of AR and VR, the augmented reality and the virtual reality, they might also be part of storytelling. But in all possibilities, the future is going to be definitely exciting. And I think storytelling is going to be even more crucial for brands to be able to connect with their customers. So that's my take on what can future hold for storytelling. Yeah, thank you.
I agree on this, and I also feel that the future is very more promising for the brands. And let's see how can they use AR and VR to leverage their products and brands and use that for promotion.
For storytelling, yeah.
Yes, for storytelling.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
we finally come to the end of this video, and it was great talking to you. I feel it was a topic that many people might be excited about to.
I hope so.
Okay, so towards the end, would you like to add anything?
Thank you so much for having me here again. I mean, it was completely a new experience for me to be able to share my point of view on storytelling in Indian media and branding, Indian marketing and branding. So yeah, I hope this was a useful video for you as well. Yeah, that's about it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. It will completely add value to my channel. Okay.
Well, we hope so.
So, like, share, and subscribe to Vaishnavi's ChatBox. We'll meet next time. Till then,
Bye.
bye bye.